Well, but they called me chocolate. They called me chocolate brown, and they was jealous. A lot of people was jealous of me because they called me chocolate brown. A lot of the dudes they wanted the chocolate brown. They said hey brown, they said hey brown, and a lot of girls was jealous of me. That's not colorism. All right, so I think I'll do just that, right? Let's talk about colorism, and you can look it up, right? I don't know why idiots keep coming to my channel, because I don't care about you, mother. I don't care about your opinion. Idiots keep coming to my channel talking about something. It does goes both ways, and you sound stupid, you look stupid, and you're uneducated, and that's why your life is stuck. So, anyways, colorism is based on a system of discrimination and prejudice against the darker skinned members of a particular group of people, right? So whatever group of Black American people, whatever group, wherever you're from in the Caribbean, wherever you're from in Africa, whatever Latino or Hispanic culture you're from, all of these specific cultures, right? Asian cultures, even Dwight's, discriminate against the darker skinned individuals in the group. What don't y'all understand about that? And there's so many videos that like Black people make where they're like, oh my God, you guys, have you seen Karen and Becky talking about blonde versus brunette? Oh my God, it's so real over there. It's real. It's really real over there, you guys. But colorism ain't real over here. But blonde versus brown is real over there. And it is real over there. Okay? But colorism is a lot deeper than brown versus blonde. And again, miss me with the desirability politics portion of all of this, because I'm not stressed in that area. Yeah, so that area has never affected me and never fazed me personally. All right, I'm talking about the systems and play that affect Black women, dark-skinned Black women, right? And it's on a scale. It's on a scale of white, of the lightest skin of light to the darkest of skin tones. That's the scale, right? Just like racism. So if you're a light-skinned Black person, of course you experience racism. Of course you experience discrimination, right? But in the group of people that you're in, you can say white people are colorists to me. I've experienced colorism from white people. Okay, so go bother them about it. Why do y'all bother dark-skinned Black women about your experiences with colorism? Because you was colorist to me, an individual experience. Somebody pointed out that you were light-skinned. These are the examples. Now, when we're talking about people like Eartha Kitt, when we're talking about in the past, our elders in the past who had no choice but to identify as Black, and the othering that happened and the ramifications of colorism that happened to these individuals, they still exist today. They do. The ramifications of colorism is not colorism. Okay? When you treat dark-skinned people horribly and then you put a light-skinned person in the mix, it's going to be a reaction there, right? Oftentimes it's to uphold the lighter skinned individual. Let's not pretend every time a light skinned individual is in a group of Black people that they're being punished for it. That's what we're not gonna do. Okay, because I already know the deal. I ain't never been jealous over here. All the comments about how dark-skinned Black women are so jealous, that's not what colorism is. So kick rocks. That's not what colorism is. Colorism isn't jealousy, right? So we hold space for our elders who, and people even today, we hold space for the fact that there are ramifications to colorism. But you have to understand what colorism is. Colorism is systematic. It affects medically, right? You have medical racism. Okay, dark-skinned Black people, dark-skinned Black women are treated worse in hospitals. Dark-skinned Black women are treated worse in schools. Dark-skinned Black women are treated worse in prisons and in courts. Okay, in the marriage system. These are facts. Okay, so I don't know. Go to school. I heard y'all wasn't doing that nowadays. Okay, it worked for me. But what we're not going to do is sit up here. Like I said, I'm not going to make a ton of videos about this. I said what I said, and I said it. And that's what's up. And if you talk to me about it, you're going to get educated. I'm not having a back and forth with you. I said what I said, And if you don't know what's up, you'll be educated. Period. Whenever y'all talk about colorism, y'all want to come running to dark-skinned black people. Go talk to the people that did that stuff to you. Not on some real stuff. Okay, a dark-skinned person told me I was light-skinned. That's colorism. People darker skinned than me have told me, I've been in public spaces where white people, didn't want to sit next to me because of my skin color. That's something I've never personally experienced, right? So to hear someone that I know is beautiful, is educated, to hear people tell me that they're having these experiences because their skin is darker than mine, no other reason. That's colorism. And I have to respect that their experience has been harder than mine. Why would I go to my friends who are darker skinned, who've had harder experiences, and tell them my story about being called the chocolate brown? Oh no. They said, hey, chocolate. And it's just like you. It's just like you. No, it's not. So why, okay, if you have an experience with colorism, why are you telling a darker skinned individual? Now, save it for the people that have been colorist to you. Now, let's get to the black people in the hood that are doing the bullying. Let's get to it. The bottom line is, y'all ain't gonna say nothing to them. So why are you bothering me about it, right? Why are you talking? They did say something to me, yeah, and you know what? You ain't saying nothing to Shaniqua. I bet you that Shaniqua called me dark skin, and Shaniqua called you light skin. The same people that is colorist to the dark skinned people is colorist to the light skinned people in the hood. It's the same ignorant, low vibrational people. All right? These aren't magical experiences you're having. It's an individual experience of bullying, right? And for some reason, people act like the only people that should be bullied are black people or dark-skinned black women. Like, they're like, I was bullied. Yeah, of course you were bullied. That's life. Of course you didn't have a perfect experience in school. Get over it. Right? So, again, we hold space for everyone's experiences, but these experiences are on a scale. We need to help the people who need it the most. You guys feel sorry for yourselves because my life is hard too. I don't know what you know about life, but like I said, y'all need to go to school, get educated, read a book, study philosophy. Life has been hard for everyone. That's life, okay? It's not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be like a video game and you never supposed to have a hard time and struggle. And I can't believe I had to struggle. I'm not a dark-skinned black woman. Out of here. That's why y'all struggling now. I don't know who y'all think y'all are, okay? So like I said, you want to talk about it, go back to the people who bullied you on colorism. Stop going to people on the internet talking about some, I was bullied too. And it's just like you. And it goes, shut up. Nobody cares. I do not care.